Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 12th of June, 2012, and I am Kagekaze. We're going to bring you some gaming news. First up is Diablo 3, where the patch 1.0.2 Charlie has been released. No, this is not the big patch we were waiting for that will help melee classes out, but that is slated to come later this month. 1.0.2 Charlie, it brings out the Real Money Auction House. Now, the Real Money Auction House being new is going to be a little crazy with prices. It's going to fluctuate a lot, but I have heard of some people getting some success, making a little bit of money there, which is really cool to see for people enjoying the game. So if you're interested in spending money on the Real Money Auction House, I recommend going in, giving it a shot. Keep in mind, if you want to use the Real Money Auction House, you must have two things. One, you must have an authenticator on your account. They will not let you use it otherwise. Now, if you want to use PayPal, you have to also get the mobile authenticator, which is the SMS authenticator, and they have been thinking about changing the name. That is not the kind of authenticator where you get the numbers that change. That is the SMS messaging where they send you messages when suspicious activities on your account or anything happens to your profile. So it's honestly very good to have, but it is going to be essential if you want to use PayPal. So keep that in mind. Also, as far as Diablo 3 is concerned, I have created my Facebook page for this channel. And on there, I've created a poll asking what you people want to see as far as playthroughs go. I used to do playthroughs in the beta, full playthroughs for each class, and I'm kind of interested to see if people would like to see that again. So if you go to the Facebook page, you'll see there's a poll there with all 5 classes to choose from, and even an option to say no, that's not what you want to see. And I would really love to see what everybody thinks, and get some comments in there if you'd like to see something other than a playthrough done. Moving on to Tribes Ascend. That's right, both Diablo and Tribes have received a patch today. Tribes Ascend has gotten a pretty beefy update. They've added 27 new weapons to the game. 27! Now, these are not exactly unique weapons. Each previous patch, they've added new weapons for specific classes, and those have actually been kind of game-changing patches because the weapons are very different. They play different, have some kind of specific playstyle in mind. What they've added this time are variants. Variants are basically the weapons that you get when you open a class for the first time, the starter weapons. These are modifications of those. So what you might see is a weapon that does more damage but has a smaller clip size, or inversely might not do as much damage but maybe fires faster. One weapon has got a variant that's really interesting. That's the launcher for the Doombringer, the one that's targets the auto lock-on for air targets and vehicles. They've created a variant for that that's a dumbfire rocket that's got a short fuse on it so it can blow up in midair, so that's definitely different. These weapons are not that expensive. They range from 4,800 experience to 18,000 experience, so they are usually less expensive than the typical new weapon you will see. Another massive change here, and that will help you get those weapons, is that they have enabled experience gain for your weapon perks, for upgrading your weapons. So, if, for example, if you saw a normal spin fuser, you could see that you could buy additional discs. You could also buy more damage to armored targets, things like that. And they're only purchased through experience points. Well, now, as you use a weapon, you will gain experience towards that weapon to unlock those perks automatically. You can still spend your accumulated experience on these weapons, but you can just wait for it to upgrade by itself. These upgrades are actually fairly quick, and that was really cool to see. During one match, I was able to kind of unlock 1 or 2 things for my primary weapon, secondary weapon, and even your grenades. Everything that has experience on it can be upgraded just through combat. I basically picked up a class that I put no upgrades into, my soldier, and I was able to get 1 or 2 upgrades for the primary, the secondary, your grenades, even my soldier armor kit was getting experience. So you don't have to spend money on that anymore, but if you're in a hurry or there's certain things you want to do, for example, if you're a flag runner, you probably want to upgrade your armor as soon as possible to get that additional speed. But again, you don't have to, so that's a way to save your experience and possibly money. They've also added a new secondary perk that decreases your mass by 30%, which allows you to move faster. However, this perk triples the delay between the last time you took damage and when you regenerate health, so it's really advised for advanced flag chasers. Consequently, the rage perk has been nerfed a little bit. Your mass reduction is not as high, but the health regeneration has been increased. And you can stack that with the new perk, since the rage is a primary and the new one is a secondary. So keep that in mind. Another new thing is that 2 new capture and hold maps have been added. Basically, it's Sulphur Cove and Tartarus have been converted to capture and hold. They are not entirely new maps, they are just modifications of existing. What you might be interested to know is that a lot of the automatic weapons have been nerfed in some way. Either damage or clip size has been reduced, although they are fairly powerful. Because of how many variants there are, I have to admit, when I played today, there were a ton of people using automatic weapons. Didn't quite feel right to me, but hey, play how you want to play, that's the end of that. So, looking really good. There's a few other nerfs there. What I'm going to do is provide a link to the patch notes. There are nerfs and buffs, honestly. Some really great things there. Another thing of note that you may want to know is, for example, pickup radius on the flags has been increased. Consequently, the perk that allows you to grab flags at a larger radius has been nerfed a tiny bit. So there is that. So please check out Tribes. It is free to play. If you do want to sign up, I've got a link below as well for my referral. I want to thank everybody that has signed up under my referral. It's been a great help. I am still looking forward to putting out some information there as far as, you know, doing classes and taking a look at them if anyone's still interested. I think it would just kind of be a nice side project. Okay, well that pretty much does it for the news here. I would like to also remind everybody I have a live stream available at Twitch TV, and just like the Facebook channel, that's twitch.tv/Ruronikage. Again, links will be in the video description below. Since I may not be putting out YouTube videos as much, but I typically do stream on either a nightly or every other night basis. It really depends on what's going on with work. So please stop on by. If you go to Twitch TV, you can click the follow button in the upper left-hand corner. If you go to Facebook, please like it so you can get the updates there. I try to post there. I also try to link on Twitter whenever I put up a new video. So you've got several ways of seeing when new content's out. I can announce my streams on those if people want. I've only been announcing it on my feed here in YouTube. So honestly, if any of you have suggestions, questions, or comments about that, please feel free to leave them on this video. Of course, you always have the email, theshadowpost@gmail.com, to get a hold of me. So I've got several ways for everyone to leave feedback. Multiple ways. I'm really interested to see what people say, because honestly, I want to put out content that people want to watch. Okay, this is Kagekaze. Thanking you all for watching, and I hope to see you here again soon.